Shadows creep in darkest night. Fear is rising out of sight. Haunted visions hide and seek. Doug's night terror's gonna freak. Whispers in the chilly air, ghostly faces everywhere. Hold on tight, don't close your eyes. Doug's night terror's full of surprise.
Welcome to Doug's Night Terrors, where I watch horror content before bed, because that sounds like a good idea. And I think today we're gonna start with a bang. We're gonna do some ghost compilations. I hate ghost compilations. I absolutely hate them. For hours after watching any of these, all I do is walk around my house thinking I see something in the corner of my eye and just darting around looking for looking for whatever it is I imagined I saw. And if I get the thought in my head that I'm gonna see something, I freeze. I sort of like the feeling though. When I was a kid, I couldn't handle any of this stuff, but as an adult, I kind of like the feeling of it. All right, ChatGPT, I need you to help me find a good ghost compilation video. What's the most popular? Give me a couple of the most popular YouTube channels that do ghost compilations.
Here are some of the most popular YouTube channels that focus on ghost compilations and paranormal content.
Okay, good enough. We're gonna start with that. Creepy ghost videos, paranormal occurrences. That sounds like a plan.
On November 24th of 2023, a school janitor is walking through an empty hallway that other custodians don't like being in during the night shift. The high school where this video takes place doesn't allow students to be alone inside this hallway after a specific time, and for good reason. This school was built on a cemetery.
Of course it
Throughout the
was.
school, photos of the old cemetery can be found displayed on the walls, including fragments of headstones that were once there. Janitors claim that the place is haunted. One night, a school custodian decides to record a video after having a strange encounter. But as he records, something happens that terrifies him beyond belief. This is his video.
Oh boy.
Watch.
All right, I usually don't record while I'm on the job, but this is freaking me out. It's sort of unreal. Here at work, I'm here in the janitor's closet. Yeah, let me just show you guys.
We're gonna see the girls from The Shining.
All right. Previous janitors that have worked here have tried to tell everyone that, you know, every night something happens, some spooky shit, I don't know, paranormal or whatever you want to call it, but yeah, I didn't really believe them until tonight. I was in here cleaning up after some students had thrown a party, but
Was Pennywise in here?
Right here. No matter where I'm at in the classroom or what I decide to do, it just follows me.
All right, if Pennywise shows up.
Do your thing, you stupid balloon. I got you on camera now, so let's just
Don't pop. Oh.
See? That right there.
Actually, that was funny because you heard the shaking in his voice. I'm rewinding that for a second.
So let's just see?
Listen to his voice.
That right there.
Is it gonna pop? Please pop.
Just... Ooh, okay.
All right, this one's creepy for him. I'm not.
See, no.
I'm not freaking out so much on this one. So right now it's just a balloon.
It just follows me no matter what. Ooh.
Oh, okay.
No, I can't.
As the janitor walks out of the classroom, a red balloon starts to follow him. But further adding to the weirdness of this incident are the other balloons. For some reason,
go get to the shadow. Who cares about the balloons?
While this one follows him. Feeling immensely unnerved, he backs away slowly before suddenly capturing this.
Ooh. No, I can't.
A dark figure appears in the background. This mysterious silhouette is only seen for less than a second as it seemingly runs by at full speed. It bolts away before disappearing from sight. This alone was enough to make the janitor clock out immediately. Now, there haven't been any updates except for a video in which the janitor talks about being scared to work alone now. But whether ghost or not,
wait a minute.
This whole incident continues to
hold up a second. He went back. He went back to that job. There's no way. There's no way I would have went back.
His head.
Like I said, I haven't been back here to touch anything.
Dude, turn on the light.
Can see that?
No.
Yeah, I can't. I'm not doing that.
So then, just what exactly was caught on camera? With no further info, it seems that this question remains unanswered.
So that one wasn't as creepy to me as some others that I've seen, but I will say this though, just to explain, on my screen is basically what I'm recording. So it's just me in this room. Every time I look at the screen now that shows what I'm recording, all I see is this doorway. And I'm waiting for something to just, okay, maybe that video did creep me out. All right, let's move on.
Following video, a babysitter is looking after a girl who in the video can be seen playing with her toys.
What you doing over there? Nice.
The reason for filming this video is because it was just earlier that the 5-year-old had said something very creepy to the babysitter. He films this video to record what she said. Take a look.
What was it that you told me earlier about your doll?
When I play hide and seek with my doll, it moves.
You said it moves?
Okay.
That doll? This doll?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a creepy doll.
You said it moves?
Yeah.
Like you move it, or? What? When does it move?
When I play hide and seek with her.
When you play hide and seek?
Yeah, time for the doll to go into the garbage.
Bro.
This creepy looking doll apparently comes to life when you play with it, but according to the child, it only moves if you play hide and seek with it. Now the child is only 5, so it could be that she was speaking from her imagination, but this notion didn't stop the babysitter from seeing if it was true. Curious to see if the doll actually moves, the babysitter plays a game of hide and seek. As he plays, he records it.
Oh God.
I'm 10.
I gotta say, children creep me out to begin with. It's going to be in a different position. Oh,
God. Sadie, you scared me. Don't do that, dude.
Oh, that one got me.
Although quite a jump scare, the
That
sitter
one
would
got
much rather
me.
be scared by a dog than a haunted doll.
All right, Pooch.
Thankfully, as
It's
he
time to
says,
put you
it didn't
down.
move. Now, while it may seem that nothing unusual occurred during this night, something happens later that scares the sitter to his core. According to him, the 5-year-old had just been put to bed when suddenly he sees this.
Like, I noticed the dog has been staring at the doll.
The dog's growling.
I'm kind of freaked out right now.
For some reason,
right.
the dog stares at the doll for more than a few minutes. Even weirder is that they stare at it from a distance. It's as though they're afraid of getting close. Given what was said about the doll, this strange occurrence is made creepy. But fast forward to just a few hours later, and something way creepier is caught on camera. The sitter is taking a nap inside a room when out of nowhere, a faint noise comes from the living room. Mind you, the living room is where the doll was last seen. The sitter promptly wakes up and begins to record. This is what he caught.
All right, we're going to pause this real quick. When I was a kid, I used to be terrified of the dark, so much so that I had to sleep in my sister's room at one point. My sister was 5 years older than me, and she had dolls, for whatever reason, lined up on a bookcase. It didn't last very long that I had to sleep in her room to have company to fall asleep. That lasted like a night, and then I was no longer gonna go there. I'd rather be scared in the dark in my own room than stare at those dolls. All right, here we go. Dude, turn on the light. I think it's moving. I can't tell. It's so dark.
Yo.
Yeah, it definitely moved.
Strangely, a toy inside the living room goes off on its own, but next to the toy is what appears to be the doll. It seems to be in the same position as before, until it's not. If you look closely, you'll notice that the doll starts to move on its own. It appears to be lifting its head slowly, as if trying to make eye contact with the camera before quickly falling over. The babysitter, who at this point has seen enough, hurries out in a state of terror. The doll, as it seems, had come to life. Despite that there isn't a follow-up video to this incident, one can safely assume how the sitter felt throughout the night. But as with all videos, I'll let you be the judge on this whole encounter. Did the babysitter actually capture footage of something paranormal? Or might there be another explanation for this? It may just be that this video remains a mystery.
The dog made me jump, like legit. That wasn't me messing around. I actually jumped at the dog, and here I'm sitting here thinking I'm not creeped out.
In this next video, two friends are exploring an abandoned paper mill with extreme caution.
Yeah, that's
Aside
always
from
a
the
good
fact that
idea.
the old mill has potential hazards all around, there's another reason why both men are treading carefully. Rumor has it, the old paper mill is haunted. Now both friends are known as Kenneth and Justin, and they've set out to explore a place where residents have either seen or heard unexplainable things. One resident recounts a time when he and his friends saw something pretty creepy.
Yeah, most definitely. The paper mill's haunted as shit, because I went there the one night, me and my buddies. We all went over there, and we were drinking a little bit, but yeah, my buddy caught it on camera that, like, something
I'm a little horrified by his haircut. Let's start there.
No kidding.
on Snapchat, like, he caught it on camera and everything.
Dude, I'm gonna be down there trying to get some.
Now there's a lot more stories from others who live near the mill.
I mean, it's not like I could talk, but that's like a monk in the front and punk in the back.
Both friends are exploring the old mill when they find a dark space beneath the building. They head down and capture this.
Hold on, I want to get that lower, closer down here.
There's a bone on the beaver dam there.
Hello?
Oh, yeah, I would immediately wet myself.
Yep, no more of that.
No more of that.
What was that?
I have no idea.
All of a sudden, a disembodied voice is heard from the darkness. Both men, upon hearing this, run away in a frenzied manner, as it seems that someone or something had responded. It almost sounds as though a child had responded to them. But assuming this was an actual kid, the question arises, what's a child doing in a dark cellar of a building that's been abandoned for years? Now, nothing strange happens afterward, but throughout the trip, you can for sure tell that they were left disturbed. Just who, or even what, had been there? They have no idea, and they don't plan on ever coming back to find out.
I just assume homeless lady was like, get out of my living room.
This next video was taken by a man who caught something pretty creepy while taking a smoke break outside his house. It was 7 in the morning when this happened, which according to the man was a time that no one else in his family was awake except for him.
Now I'm hearing things in my house. So I'm not saying my house is haunted. It's not. I don't think so. I can't stop looking at that doorway in the screen, and it's, oh, anyway, this camera's not focusing right. There we go. So the one thing about the house, though, is it has a lot of creaks, a lot of noises. Anyway, also there's a tree outside that likes to drop acorns, especially at this time of the year, on the roof. And sometimes they just hit and it's one thump, and sometimes they hit and go bump, bump, bump. Anyway, while watching stuff like this, it just creeps me the hell out. But anyway, so, and I got to sleep with that noise tonight after watching this. Let's do this.
Yard. But after looking closely at the separate garage next to his house, he immediately dropped his cig. Although unable to move at first because of how shaken up he was by what he saw, he quickly takes out his phone and starts to record. Whatever it was that was inside his garage has left him too afraid to ever look inside while taking a smoke. This is what he caught.
Oh, shit. It's the chick from The Ring. Does he not see it? Or why is he not running? I'm waiting for it to do something. Yeah, dude, there's no way I'd be standing there that long. No way.
Okay, cool.
Dude, really? This dude is braver. He's braver than I am. There's just no way.
Although initially, nothing is seen at first, the man records what looks to be a face that just suddenly comes out of nowhere. Like something you'd see during sleep paralysis, a pale face emerges from the darkness as it...
He had to mention sleep paralysis. And I gotta go to sleep after this. I've had sleep paralysis quite a few times. Now he just put that in my head. Great.
It stares blankly with no motion whatsoever in its face. But not only does it lack any movement, but a body as well. This mysterious face doesn't appear to have a torso or any limbs at all. Whatever this is, just seems to be a floating head with no other bodily features. Despite its unnatural appearance, the man is certain that this wasn't a family member who was awake during this time because, as he states, everybody in his family has a very dark skin tone. This, whatever it was, does not
with
have the same
goosebumps,
tone.
apparently.
This video was taken in Gainesville, Florida, and to this day, the person who shot this video has no idea as to who or even what was caught on camera. Now this next video was submitted to me by Ashley Goldsweg, who was left extremely unsettled by what happened a few weeks ago. Ashley writes that she was lying in bed with her dog when minutes later, he became intensely hostile. This often happens when Ashley is alone at home, and it's usually this doorway that her dog growls at. But there's something else about this doorway that Ashley writes about. On a certain night, she was having an episode of sleep paralysis. However, during this paralysis, she saw what appeared to be a person standing at her door. She closed her eyes as it was the only thing she could do. When the paralysis was over, the figure was no longer there. It's because of this that Ashley finds this video to be creepy. The following is what she caught.
I would not think to grab a camera. I'd be grabbing a weapon. What the hell is that? What is that? What is that right there?
Nothing apparent is seen on camera, which makes the dog's behavior quite strange. Ashley isn't sure as to what exactly it was that her dog was growling at, but knowing that a long time ago, someone or something might have been standing at the door makes this video a whole lot creepy. Although the appearance of this room is already creepy enough, Ashley's friends and family find this footage to be quite unsettling. On October 1st of 2021, someone posted a video of a birthday party that was being held inside a house. The video starts off with friends and family singing happy birthday to the girl sitting in front of the candlelit cake. Watching the video, it seems that nothing unusual stands out. But as you continue to watch, something happens that leaves everyone at this party feeling creeped out. This is what was captured.
62. Happy birthday.
Oh my god, she's making it wait.
Only give you 62.
Can you wish I'm getting a girlfriend?
There's a lot of millions in the sky. What the heck? Who's that?
Who blew it out? I was hard because he said it was That was weird.
It was a man.
The candles on the cake are blown out, yet no one on video was seen blowing them. Even weirder,
She
is that
even
the
looks
birthday girl
behind
thought
her.
that someone was
Yeah.
behind her, and hence thinking they had blown them. But
Uh-huh.
after turning around and seeing no one behind, it became clear that something
that
strange
one's
had
real.
occurred. If no one blew them and there wasn't a draft, then how exactly did this happen?
Can you wish I'm getting a girlfriend? There's a lot of millions in the sky. What the heck? Who's that?
On video,
Like
was
her hair doesn't move. Like if the wind came from the door or something like that, other things would be moved. This was like targeted at the cake.
Can you wish I'm getting a girlfriend?
There we
There's a
go.
lot of millions in the sky. What the heck? Who's that?
Like,
Who blew it out? I was hard because he said it was
like if they use like an air gun or an air can or something, you'd see her hair kind of move.
There's no wind because the door would have
What the heck?
opened.
Who's that?
Give me that one.
There's
no wind in here.
While the family thinks that something supernatural occurred, viewers have yet to give a conclusive answer to this mystery. Just who or what had blown the candles?
I got 2 more to go.
Now this next video is pretty short, but it's still nonetheless pretty creepy. It was submitted to me by a viewer who found the video on Instagram. The original source is unknown, but despite lacking any context, the video speaks for itself. A mother is alone at home with her 2 children when strange things start happening. Now the person who sent this further adds that the mother had been experiencing paranormal occurrences at home ever since moving in. This video is just one of many of those occurrences. It's late at night when the following happens. Watch.
I can't help it. I keep looking behind me.
So it's just us here,
and he's at work, and I've been hearing my kitchen chairs out there. Shh. And I'm freaking the f out. Shh. Ready?
What? Was that a chair?
Now, right when the video starts, it's immediately evident that the children are distressed. Something is upsetting them, and we don't know what it is until moments later. The mother walks out cautiously from the safety of her room when a chair abruptly slides over. This was enough to send her running back inside, brimming with immense fear. Not much else is known about what happened afterward, but if one had a guess, it would be that they remained inside the room until the father, who she mentions, returned home. Unfortunately, like most videos, this one remains a mystery.
All right, that one wasn't too bad. Okay. I say that, but I'm still creeped out. See, I don't believe in ghosts or the supernatural or anything until I watch stuff like this. And then, like I said, for the next couple of hours, I'm done. So I don't know how I'm going to sleep. The first couple of hours of me trying to sleep is going to be me doing this kind of thing. Anyway, all right, last one.
In this last video, a man from Poland is walking through a secluded forest when he finds an abandoned house. However, there's something about this place that doesn't seem right. Oddly, for some reason, the owners of this house had left most of their stuff behind. It's as if they had left in a hurry. Not sure as to why there were still things inside, the man walks around with caution, thinking that someone might still be there. But as he checks out the place, things take a terrifying turn. Watch.
Is upside down cross. I do like the way this guy edits the video. Was that a hum? Yeah. It's still going. He didn't pause it and start talking, so what's next?
Out of nowhere,
Okay.
the house comes alive. Things move on their own, and a musical box begins to play by itself.
I didn't
Although we
even
don't know
notice the
property owners'
musical
names,
box.
Their pictures can be found throughout the house, but whoever they were, they must have left the place at once for obvious reasons. It's unknown where this house is located, but given what happened in this video, there's no need for an address. Whether actually haunted or not, the setting of this place is creepy alone. But of course, let me know your thoughts on this one.
I'm not sure when I'm going to get over having to look over my shoulder at that doorway every time I do one of these. This was a good video to start off with. I'm going to... Oh, let me make sure. So, Bizarre Bub, and the video we just watched was Scary Comp, I guess version V86. So check out that dude's channel. And on this channel, I'm going to be reacting to anything horror related, not just ghost compilations. I'm going to be watching this bunch of horror movies I haven't seen, and I want to do rewatches of the ones I have seen. So I haven't figured out how to edit those videos yet. So once I figure that out, I'll start putting movies up on here. But I found this channel by asking ChatGPT what's a good popular channel to react to. So I guess I'm going to keep doing that for now. But drop some comments on the channel or the video and let me know what stuff you want me to react to. So this is the first video of this channel. I plan to keep doing this until I die of sleep deprivation. Anyway, thanks for watching. I had to hit record again because after ending watching that, and that wasn't bad. I've seen worse compilations. And by worse, I mean scarier. But I turn out all the lights in the house. I try to make it as spooky as possible so I can have this immersive experience. And then I have to start walking down the hall and turning on the lights again. And the acorns start dropping and the house starts creaking. I'm just going to, I don't know if this is going to come out here, but I'm going to try, and I'm going to record on my phone the walk I have to do after watching these videos. And like I said, this is just before bed, so I got to go to sleep at some point. I'm going to have to watch something funny before I go to sleep. But all right, let me just turn on the phone here. Let's go for the walk. I'm hoping you're going to hear the acorns, or you're going to hear the creaks that I hear while I'm, because just walking down the hall before I hit the first light, immediately I hear thumps and everything. And normally this happens all the time, and I normally don't pay attention to it. But after watching these videos is when I have to deal with that. All right, let's just hit record here. Hang on one second. So I have this light on in here. That's a little drum set I got there, but I have that light on just to have a little background for the for the videos I'm making, and then I have to make this walk. Oh, I hope you heard that. I really hope that came out on camera, because that's what goes on all the time. Okay, so I'm still hearing those noises. And I know, like I said, these noises happen all the time, but specifically after watching those videos is when I notice them the most. Trying to catch some more noises. All right, I guess we're not going to hear any more right now. Let's take a quick walk. Oh, I'm going to trip over stuff. Sorry about that. Sweet dreams, everybody.